All right, everybody, it's me, Dr. Ryan Packard. I'm in the clinic with a special friend, and we're talking overbites. You might have one. If you do, feel free to call the office, stop in, schedule an appointment so we can discuss. But listen, special guest here, she's gonna show us there's a bunch of different ways to take care of overbites. And we're talking about excessive overjet. That means where your top teeth are in front of your bottom teeth. Maybe your bottom teeth are really far back, your lower jaw is back. That tends to be a common factor in having excessive overbite, what we call overjet, and you can take care of it a couple different ways, okay? One major way is through what we call growth modification. That's what I'm gonna show you today. We use an appliance called the HERBST. Another one is where you do extractions of top teeth and you pull your top teeth back to match your bottom teeth, or you can consider something like surgery. Surgery is, sometimes it's so severe that maybe surgery is the only predictable option, but if you're young, then coming in to be evaluated for the growth modification is definitely the cool way to do it. And that's the way I would do it. So here is a little bit of what we got going on. We've got the HERBST going in, right? We got parts in. This is the screw that holds the arm in. We'll show you everything in just a second. But the idea behind the HERBST is that it gets glued in on the top and on the bottom. And then we have connecting arms that connect the top to the bottom teeth. And then when you bite down, kind of pushes your lower jaw forward. And then you sit in that device for several months. And that we hope, if you're still growing, that you get that growth that stabilizes the forward position. Because, in an ideal world, you can open and close your mouth without having to move your jaw forward to get that perfect bite. We want you to be able to open and close into the perfect bite. So the HERBST tries to help with that. But again, timing is key. If you miss the growth spurt, the chances for success go down, and then your only predictable options become taking out teeth, like I said, and surgery. You move the lower jaw forward. So anyways, we're gonna show you this device in the mouth. All right, so this is the HERBST. We've got the top components. You can check out our other videos. So we got the crown there. Very good. So there's a crown. We got that on both sides, right? And there's different colored glues. But then those crowns are connected by these arms on the side. Turn it this way, these arms on the side, they telescope, open and close, open and close. Okay, very nice, very good. They're connected. And then the bottom device has these crowns as well, open really wide. Yeah. And then you can see this metal bar that goes in between on the front teeth, right around, right through here. Okay, so we are all connected and we still have the braces on, top and bottom. Bite down for me. You can see that we have this excessive overbite. Tip your head back for me, just like that. Okay, so you're like, well, I thought I was supposed to push the jaw forward. It is, we haven't gotten to that part yet. We're now going to add what we call shims to the sides that's gonna force the jaw forward. Okay, so this is called a shim. Look at that little circled thing. It goes around the arm, crimp it down, and that is gonna force the jaw forward so it can't go back. Check this out. Okay, squeeze. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, there it is again. We're gonna do this side. Squeeze. Okay. And bite down. Okay, we're getting a little closer. We're getting a little closer, smaller. Okay, let's do another. Okay, let's go forward with another. Let's do this. Another two. Yeah, another one. Squeeze. Okay, so we got the two little shims right there. Okay. Last one. Okay. Now come on back. Okay, so we got those added, the shims added, right? Both sides. Right there, and bite down. Look at that. Okay, now that whole bite that we had before is basically gone. So we're gonna leave it like that. And we've got our bite improved as far as the side, and then all of the side bite is gonna come together over time. But right now we're just focusing on trying to get the lower jaw forward and see if we can grow into that position. So, OJ +1, bite down for me. Say OJ is +1 to edge. And we'll say that we are open. Okay. Okay, so we've got the HERBST in, and we just want to ask our lovely assistant here about her experience with it going in. So, hello world. This is my friend, Georgia here. Lots of great songs about Georgia. I say that to her every time. I think she's annoyed by it. But, okay, so we got it in. How does it feel?
There's a lot in the mouth.
What was the process like going in?
It was kind of, also since my spacers came out, it was a little painful, but it's fine now.
Okay, so we put spacers in between the teeth so we can get the crowns to fit. And if your spacers come out, when you try to fit the crowns in, it might be a little tight, and that's what she's saying. So we try to get the spacers in. If they come out too early, maybe you should call the office. What else? How does it feel having it in right now?
Fine. It's a little weird to move my mouth open and closed.
Okay. And do you feel like it's kind of pushing on your cheeks at all?
Maybe a little bit, but
Maybe
not a lot.
Not a lot? Okay, so basically a lot has to happen now as far as adapting to it. Does it feel like you can touch your teeth, or are you worried about eating?
No, I think it'll be okay.
She's a pro. Okay, so remember, the overbite correction. There are different tools to use to fix the excessive overbite, what we call overjet, but we use the HERBST in our office. It's a glued-in appliance that forces the lower jaw forward, lower teeth forward, top teeth back, and holds everything together. So it can be a great tool if you're worried about compliance. And if you miss the growth spurt, you're looking at taking out teeth or surgery. So do we want that?
No.
Exactly. So anyways, thanks for being with us here in the clinic. Hope you had a good time. If you know a friend that needs an overbite correction or is young enough that they're growing, get them in. Have them call the office so that we can talk to them. That's all we've got. Just a little PFOing. Do you know the line?
No.
So you know where you're going. Packard and Georgia out.